Well, my husband did get very irritable because he had his own business and he was always doing things. And then in his lucid moments, where he would be thinking, he wasn't quite himself, and he should have been able to manage things, and he wasn't, and everything was coming to me, and he would start to get quite annoyed about it all. And later on, when he was turning night into day, and you were up half the night, and you were quite tired in the morning, we got to a point as well, we were sleeping in separate beds. And a couple of times he would come in and he'd say, "Get out of that bed, you're in it long enough." And that could be 7, 8 o'clock in the morning. And I would say to him, "I just need another half an hour." So he would pick up a pillow and he'd get up. So I said, "All right, I will get up in a minute. Go and put the kettle on for me and I'll come in and we'll have some tea." And sometimes he would do it, and sometimes he would just stand there until I did get out of bed.
Occasionally, the sufferer's stress and difficulty understanding the world around them leads to them becoming frightened, irritable, verbally abusive, or even physically aggressive. This is particularly upsetting and equally frightening and stressful for the carer. Often, it is safer to remove yourself altogether and let them calm down. What should a carer do after a difficult episode?
Well, after the event, the carer may be able to reflect on the episode and try to identify any triggers that may have caused the increase in stress. But it is important to understand that this is not deliberate behaviour, but is due to the illness that the person has. I would suggest they seek support and advice from healthcare professionals and/or a carer support group. This gives you the opportunity to use the experience and expertise of others, and it also helps you explore what works and what doesn't. Depending on an individual's level of impairment and awareness, it may be possible to talk over an episode with them at a later time to discover what caused the behaviour. However, remember that this is largely caused by the illness, so try to remain calm and avoid apportioning blame, as it's nobody's fault.
Use the stress-reducing techniques and be prepared to adapt. What might work one day may not the next. Medication may be appropriate in some circumstances, but the cautions previously described also apply. Talk to your GP, psychiatrist or community nurse.
Aggressive behaviours are frightening and distressing. Try to identify and avoid triggers, use the stress-reducing techniques, and seek help from other carers, support groups and healthcare workers.